Nick Saban, the face of college football, arguably the greatest college football coach of all time, and inarguably one of the greatest coaches of all sports of all times, has shockingly retired. We're talking about somebody that won 297 games in his career. Over 80% of the games he coached, he won. 6 national championships at Alabama, 7 championships overall. But it's not just about the winning, it's about the identity. Love him or hate him. Love Alabama or hate Alabama, everybody has an opinion about the program, largely because they have an opinion about the coach. Remember, there was a time that Alabama was worse than bad. They were irrelevant. People weren't paying attention to the Crimson Tide. We forget that because of the greatness we've just seen, this chapter of greatness. But remember, especially in college sports, the coaches are the programs. Because realistically, do we pay as much attention to Duke basketball right now without Coach K? The answer to the casual fan is no. This is a key moment, not just for the program, but also the entity of college football as they try to figure out how to make sure that the right people are in place to continue the marketing genius that is coaching. There's a reason these guys get paid so much. Part of it is because they win games. Part of it's because they make money for their schools. But most of it is because people simply associate with them and want to spend that money and time and resources around them. There are certain coaches that are more than great. They're galvanizing. Alabama now has the daunting task of trying to figure out who can stand on that sideline and be that person. And we'll spend the next several days, weeks, months debating who that is and if that person's the right person. We'll spend the next days, weeks, months debating who the next Saban is from the entire coaching landscape as we try and figure out who can step into the large shadow that he's created to represent the sport as a whole. But what we know right now today is that by stepping away, one of the greatest coaches has not only changed the landscape of college football in the past with his success, changed the landscape of college football in his present because of the greatness of his program, but it changes the landscape of college football moving forward as the sport tries to figure out how to replace a legend, an icon, and somebody that, frankly, everybody cares about. Whether it's good or it's bad, it's tough to do that in today's world.